The Korean drama Big Mouth captivated viewers with various conspiracy theories attempting to uncover the identity of Big Mouse. The genius swindler became a fugitive in Gutcheon City. The audience now suspects every character in the Korean drama Big Mouth, including the main character Lee Jong-seok. The following are some answers to the many questions about the alleged real Big Mouse figure. As we all know, Mayor Cho Ae-do-ha used the NR Forum to launder money in order to bring down Gong Ji-hoon. Cho Ae-do-ha once stated that if he had to get involved with Gong Ji-hoon, he did not want to die. He was also tasked with handling stolen funds from the NR Forum against Peter Hong. Cho Ae-do-ha was previously just a prosecutor's office lawyer. When he ran for mayor, he began his dirty dealings with the elders, Gong Ji-hoon, and the NR Forum. Cho Ae-do-ha revealed to Miho in episode 5 that his father was a factory owner. When it rains, his father and a manager always dispose of the factory waste. Cho Ae-do-ha's father is no longer alive. He learned the entire truth about his father from the factory manager at the prosecutor's office. As a result, only Cho Ae-do-ha and the factory manager are aware of the factory. The mayor selects a representative to win the battle. Until Professor Seo happened, he really wanted a dashboard camera on Professor Seo's murder car. He desired to have control over Gong Ji-hoon. Cho Ae-do-ha also looks for an inept lawyer because he only needs the dashboard camera and does not want to get involved with VIP prisoners. However, Park Chong-ho complicates matters. Chong-ho went to see Gong Ji-hoon and had an accident, with Gong Ji-hoon being the mastermind of the accident because he knew Chong-ho had a dashboard camera, which was evidence of the murder. In episode 1, just before Chong-ho's accident, he was listening to the radio. This is where the radio broadcast stated that Big Mouse was involved in drug distribution, gambling, and gangster activities. That is, even before Chong-ho was apprehended, the media had coined the term, Big Mouse. So the term, Big Mouse, and all of his actions are merely media fabrications. Do you know who the president of the Woojong Daily conglomerate is? Yes, Gong Ji-hoon. So, in reality, Gong Ji-hoon was responsible for all dirty deeds such as drug dealing, gambling, gangster involvement, and even murder. Another fact revealed in the Big Mouth series is that drug distribution in Asia is a Columbia American production. Gong Ji-hoon's wife is an American citizen. Cho Ae-do-ha's wife, on the other hand, is in the same position as Gong Ji-hoon because they are both under the same elder. Cho Ae-do-ha's wife is clearly under pressure to uphold the reputation of the hospital she leads. Dr. Han currently has Professor Seo's paper on flash disk, which means he holds the key to the battle. So, what was the content of the paper that resulted in Professor Seo's death? The contents of the paper may have the potential to harm the NR Forum and expose hospital malpractice. In episode 3, Cho Ae-do-ha's wife conducted a search on vaccination of the stem cell transplant recipient and the hematologic malignancy patient. She checked the similar actiles section, where she most likely checked to see if Professor Seo's paper had previously been published or not. Following the events of episode 5, in which the head nurse secretly injects the patient and refuses to allow the patient to transfer hospitals, it is clear that Ward 7 is engaging in malpractice in the form of an illegal cancer vaccine experiment on patients. So, why does Cho Ae-do-ha always ask where the paper is? Yes, because after the dashboard camera failed, the paper became the only key left to overthrow Gong Ji-hoon's power. Who introduced Bog Chong-ho to the mayor? It was most likely his father-in-law. Father-in-law used to work as a detective. It's possible that the person who exposed the case of Cho Edo-ha's father's factory was the father-in-law, so they knew each other. So, what made Gong Ji-hoon lure Chang-ho into Big Mouse? Because Gong Ji-hoon lost the NR Forum money and really just wanted to see the real Big Mouse. Gong Ji-hoon once told the VIP prisoners that he needed their help because he had a plan. Gong Ji-hoon's plan was to entice the person who had stolen his money to appear and make him Big Mouse, then blame him for all of his illegal and dirty actions on the NR Forum. Gong Ji-hoon continues to use the media to bring the term Big Mouse to the attention of the public. So there are two cases with different people. The first is the crime case of Gong Ji-hoon, and the second is the case of the NR Forum money theft by the man in the raincoat at the beginning of the episode. This plot will be similar to the story of David and Goliath. There are two opposing camps in the David and Goliath story. Gong Ji-hoon and his minions clash with Cho Edo-ha and his men in this drama. So why didn't Cho Edo-ha, the Big Mouse, fight Gong Ji-hoon directly? The answer is that he is currently playing the role of King Saul, who is being represented by David in order to defeat Goliath. There are three types of warriors in ancient warfare strategy. The first were cavalry, followed by cavalry and chariots. The infantry were foot soldiers armed with swords, shields, and heavy armor. The third type of artillery is archers and slings. Chang-ho is portrayed as David, who battles Goliath. He is an artillery fighter, hence the nickname Big Mouth, as he is designed for long-range combat. The nickname Big Mouth, which is considered a weakness, will be Chang-ho's most powerful weapon in defeating Goliath. That is the main reason for the title of this drama, Big Mouth, because this fight belongs to Chang-ho. Gong Ji-hoon is Goliath, who is described as a formidable warrior with great strength. He was an infantry fighter who attempted a close-range fight despite Chang-ho's heavy attacks from a distance. Because Chang-ho had deceived him numerous times. But you know that even though Goliath is a giant, he needs to walk with a young man to help him. And that young man was most likely Jerry. Furthermore, when meeting with the elders, Cho Edo-ha attempts to exert control over the judge's decision, despite the fact that the judge is his own friend. So, will the two VIP prisoners who conduct the trial get a judge's decision in favor of Big Mouse in the next episode? Will they support Elder Gong Ji-hoon? If the dashboard camera taken by a mysterious person was shown at this trial, it is true that people outside Chang-ho's reach will be Big Mouse's responsibility to render judgment. So, why did Chang-ho and Big Mouse keep Dr. Han imprisoned? It was because Big Mouse was attempting to obtain Professor Seo's paper from Dr. Han's wife. Dr. Han should not be by her side as long as her wife has the paper. In the preview of episode 7, Miho gets an analysis of blood specimens from blood patients from Guchan Hospital patients. When collecting specimens from prisoners, the specimen container was divided by 2. The analysis results obtained by Miho are likely to be the same as the analysis of the separated prisoners' specimens. Guchan Hospital commits the malpractice of injecting illegal fluids that appear to contain drugs. Chang-ho was an expert at analyzing situations. It may be simple for him to discover Big Mouse's true identity. In episode 5, Chang-ho wagers with the gang leader on who will be released first. That means Chang-ho has discovered Big Mouse's identity and is one step closer to framing him, acquitting himself, and escaping from prison. Even if we know who Big Mouse is, this drama will have a more complex conflict than just who Big Mouse is. This drama will depict conflicts such as hospital malpractice, cancer research, government, infidelity, gangsters, and so on. Chang-ho stated in episode 1 right before the accident that if Big Mouse's identity was revealed, he would be there to defend him. That means Chang Ho will continue to play David and attack Goliath as Big Mouse's lawyer.